Yep, we're on now. Better put your hat on.
Alrighty then, folks.
Hey, this is Mick, and Duane is not here, but we have a special guest, Aaron Miller.
Oh, thank you. I took a shower yesterday.
And introduce yourself.
Dana Johnson. One of my buddies that plays with me on my gigs all over the eugenic tri-state.
So we're running a little bit late. Sorry. Let me update my. Let's update this here so we can follow ourselves live. So we should be on. See, look, there we are.
I'll bring you a natural light.
Oh, no, thank you. So let's maximize this. There we are. So there we are live. So, but don't pay attention to this because
turn it off.
It's a little bit behind. Yeah, but we'll see some. We'll see some. And we got to turn the volume down on this too. It'll catch.
I look like Cher in that. You see that?
Cher. But it will catch up here in a little bit. Right. So anyway, Mick and Duane show. We haven't done one a week or two. You don't know. You've been Mick and Duane.
Well, I miss you though, brother.
Somehow we can tag you in this. Let's add Miller. Let's see if this works. I'll invite you. No, that's not tagging you though. Can I tag somebody? I don't know how this shit works. Anyway.
My green hat.
Is that green?
I think the hat band's green, maybe.
Anyway, Aaron Miller decided to bless me with his presence.
Well, you're welcome, buddy.
Oh, and we got
effing high five.
We always start our shows off, Duane and I do, with you.
Wayne's World.
No, we point and say you. Just point the camera and just say you. And you.
And you.
And you. Thanks everyone for joining.
Thank you guys.
So anyway, we got some stuff to talk about. We usually do this without a script. So
what's a script?
Script. So we'll do it again without a script. So
cheers to us opening up for Yngwie Malmsteen.
Oh, that's our all right. So that's our big announcement. I mean, you like shot your wad like right out of the gate.
Sorry, buddy.
So anyway, that's all right. That's cool. Let's just go ahead and get it out there. Four Skulls, April 13th at Odd Bodies in Dayton, Ohio. Now, people, that's just a little more than 2 hours away. It's nothing. It's like driving to Cincinnati.
That is.
And this is a small venue, holds maybe 200 people. To go see Yngwie Malmsteen that close. Four Skulls get to open.
Wow.
For the Yngwie Malmsteen.
Wow, that's amazing.
Malmsteen, I say Malmsteen. So if I'm wrong, somebody correct me.
We're hillbillies.
What's up, Jimmy Mo? Guitar teach.
Yngwie Malmsteen, we're opening up for that dude.
That's right, yeah.
He picks guitar sometimes.
Yeah, he can pick a guitar. Hey, grab my. I got a guitar. It kind of looks Yngwie-ish. Let's break that out.
Probably got every guitar in here.
So this is not an official Yngwie Malmsteen guitar.
You know why it doesn't have the scalloped frets?
But he took these. They didn't like Fender at the time. Didn't make those for him.
Tell me the deal with scalloped frets as a guitar player, though. I mean,
well, they just scoop the innards out. I don't know.
Is it more sustain?
You can play faster on it. Kyle Engel brought one in here. He had bought one. It wasn't this color, but it was just weird for me. If that's all you played, it'd be cool, but it's really weird. But anyway, this is what he played, and he would take the.
That's a 78, ain't it?
This is 78. I bought this in at Jimmy's Vintage Guitars in Orlando, Florida, and Jimmy's just had. It was this week. George Lynch just happened to walk in his shop, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, this is what Yngwie plays. But he has these frets scalloped. He probably plays just all new stuff now. Who knows? He's got like probably 100 of these. But I've got one, and I like it. So
it's like that
cool
chick.
guitar.
You know, we went out and drank a little bit last night. I don't drink that much anymore, but
Right.
we went out and took a tour to Ironton. Yeah.
A tour of Iron?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We went over there and met this guy, you know, and he's like, yeah. He introduced me to these girls. And me and my girlfriend was there, and it's like, this brunette says that her friend, you know, shoot, I slept with a Brazilian last night. That chick was like, well, how many's a Brazilian? Craziness.
Craziness. It's like a little less than a gazillion.
That was my terrible attempt at a segue joke. Whiskey! Cheers, St. Patrick's Day.
Was that today?
Oh, I need to look at the camera, don't I?
Yeah,
Shoot.
the camera's there. Yeah. All right, let me put this guitar up.
Dane is on his phone over here. This
That's
is
all right.
Dane Johnson right here.
How you doing?
He plays with me on some of my country stuff and rock stuff, you know, southern rock. Man, I gotta give a big shout out to Ricky Lynn Gregg.
Okay. Why?
Because he was part of shoot, I'm drawing a blank here.
Wait a minute, we're gonna
Head East. Ricky Lynn Gregg.
Okay.
And he had a great song.
We got no tunes playing. Keep going.
If I Had a Cheating Heart. Play it. Ricky Lynn Gregg, If I Had a Cheating Heart.
We can't play anything that Facebook will deem
No, it's not inappropriate.
copyrightable. Yeah,
He's a great guy too. You know, I got a chance to sing with him, but we started picking up that song in the club gigs. If I had a cheating heart.
Now, what Facebook? See, if we play stuff that's copyrighted by big name bands,
copywritten,
they'll like cut the damn.
copyrighted.
But, you know, we can play independent stuff or our own stuff. You know, so I can play. I'm spinning some Four Skulls here. You know, as background music. You know,
I like that.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
Who's that singer?
It's pretty good, eh?
And the Peter Pan hat.
Not bad.
Peter Pan.
So anyway, hey, you guys, I'm telling you, it's on a Saturday. Four Skulls and Yngwie Malmsteen. We can hook you up with tickets. It's going to be a great show. A small venue. This is a one-off show. He's just coming in just for. It's not like this is part of a tour stop or anything. He's coming in just for this show and going to rock out. And we're going to be, I mean, like within 5 feet of the guy, watching the guy do his thing. He plays that Paganini shit. And blah, 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 blah. You know, it's just going to be awesome. Awesomeness stuff. Cool.
Yes.
So Aaron's got some good news. He's hooked up with some promoters.
Nitro Lubricants.
That's
Oil company.
That's
and
kind of thing. Is that
Ponderosa Gliders out
Are
of
they-
Grayson, Kentucky. Here's your Eastern Kentucky boy representing. Always Eastern Kentucky. Always, always, and always forever.
Now Nitro's Lubricants, are they in with KY Jelly?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Kinda
They're
similar.
it's an additive company that sponsors, you know, monster trucks. They have performance players in NASCAR, monster truck circuits, snowmobiler in the X Games. Place good.
Yeah. High
And
voltage
I have
fuel.
a good friend, Jason B. Brock, who has continually supported me and believes in music, in my country stuff. Actually, I do some country stuff. Reckon. Well, heck, I'm 30 minutes from Keith Willie, so I'm going to represent.
There you go.
That's right. So I want to give a big shout out, and also a shout out to Three Feathers Customs out of Nashville, Tennessee, and you know, believing in us, believing in the music. I broke out my $300 Rat T-shirt.
Now this is the shirt that when we played with the Bullet Boys that Mark Torian
Was like, hey man, cool
he's
shirt.
like, hey man, cool shirt. Did you know I wrote the song for Reach for the Sky
He wrote a bunch of them probably.
with Rat? And then we were like, okay, yeah, cool, but thinking back, I was thinking, there wasn't a song called "Reach for the Sky."
Mind blown.
That was just the name of the album, because the song wasn't on there. But they actually wrote a song called "Reach for the Sky" that didn't make the album. I don't know if they ever put it out or not, but Mark Torian, he's been sporting a full Four Skull shirt for a few shows. It's been awesome.
We should have the. Hey, quit texting and driving, man.
I'm
hey, ladies and
listening.
gentlemen,
I'm not driving.
David Johnson,
I'm listening.
one of my musicians that I play with on the road right here. Tell him what's up.
What's up? What's up?
And tell them how much fun you have with me not knowing the songs that we do on cover gigs.
Yes, lots of fun.
Got it.
Anxiety.
So,
All right, Four Skulls, not dead yet. Ready? 2, 3.
that's World of Hurt.
I'm just.
Yeah, whatever.
Country gigs.
Yeah.
I can't shout out Four Skulls
Right.
tunes.
We might have, before the English show, we might have to practice a little bit.
I've never heard of it. How do you spell that?
Practice. You're kind of like Isaiah Thomas. Practice. They talk about practice. What 5-time NBA All-Star talk about practice? What 6-time
No, that's not
MVP talk
Don't
about
ever
practice?
compare me to Isaiah Thomas.
That's what you sound like.
Practice makes
He
perfect.
never practiced. He always did.
I can't help it. I was born this way, folks. And, 4 years old. He picked me out of a hang group of people. There was 150 people that applied for this job.
That's right,
Four
and he
Skulls.
made it.
I made it.
It's like the sperm. There's a billion sperm.
Hillbilly
and
boys.
and that son of a bitch was the winner.
The Hillbilly Boys.
So
The
anyway,
Hillbilly Boys.
so
A big shout out anyway to Jason B. Brock. Man, Nitro Lubricants, Ponderosa Gliders, Three Feathers Customs out of Nashville. I will see you guys at the Tennessee Titans football games soon. And I've got this new song coming out. It's called Rat T-Shirt.
and Four Skulls would also like to thank our sponsors. Number
Yes.
one, we've got Cold Cock Whiskey. Cold Cock Whiskey. You've got a shirt. Did you lose
Yeah,
it?
and I've got 3 bottles of that stuff. Which
Cold Cock
I
Whiskey.
love.
We have Killer Bee Guitars, Von York Strings, Planet Tone Pickups, Flying Bee Leather Guitar Straps.
You
We
never
have-
got me a sponsor. With,
Let me finish these guys. We got Spectraflex. This is what you was playing through earlier.
on my Gibson Gospel
Spectraflex.
100th anniversary.
Spectraflex. See, look at there. Stolen from Four Skulls. Stolen from Four Skulls, right there. So Spectraflex
Kidding
cables.
me? They put that stuff
Yeah. Son, we're big time.
on? Dude,
Who else we got?
we have local
Shreds.
sponsors too, right here out of Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm forgetting one. Let's see.
Crisp Dairy Treats.
Crisp Dairy Treats, absolutely. Hey, you ever do DoorDash?
Depends on what.
DoorDash means? So anyway, DoorDash, you heard of DoorDash? So it's this app. You get on there and you say, I want a crisp hot dog. You pull it up, they'll deliver crisp hot dog to your house. And Callahan's was on there, and Taco Bell and KFC. You just pay a little fee. Just sitting around. Maybe you might have been drinking a little bit. Sometimes that happens.
What's the little fee's name?
Huh?
Hey, little fee.
Pay a little fee.
What's his or her name? Little fee.
Fee.
Is that a nickname?
No, you just
Oh, my bad.
You just have to
Shoot.
you just have
Dangity.
You have to pay a little
Little fee.
Yeah.
you have to pay a little delivery fee. But
Hey,
hey,
you said little
Well,
feet,
it could
man.
turn
I was
out.
like, man, I'm going.
so this has been around in bigger cities for a while, but it's just now getting to us, and I'm just now discovering it.
You know, it's our job to build this little city into
Right.
a big city. They used to call this place Little Nashville.
We
Do
built
you
this
remember?
city. We built this city.
On rock and country. Yeah. But you know, definitely, if you look back on the records, they used to call this place Little Nashville because of all the great musicians and the great bands, and you know, and finally something's come to fruition on it. You know, so we need to like buy the
There's been a
block
lot-
of Ashland,
There's been a lot of country coming out of
Like-
the area.
15th Street, or let's see, what street is that? We need to buy that, like 3 buildings and lease them. Don't buy them. Maybe we can buy them. Who knows? Up in the air.
Okay. This is a portion of the show where I go. Means,
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That means news. That means I have news. I have news for people.
Big Brian. I'm filling in for Duane,
He's going in
Chris.
for Duane.
I love Duane.
Duane is the
I miss you, buddy.
Duane is the Ed McMahon to Johnny Carson. So Duane is Ed McMahon. I tell jokes and he sits over and goes.
I want to be the Chris Farley.
Oh, okay. First bit of news. Marilyn Manson is putting finishing touches on an album. I love Marilyn Manson's stuff. I dig him. I think his stuff's awesome.
Not bad.
I like his stuff. He's very different. And he's also coming to our area. He's coming to the Big Sandy Superstore Arena in July with Rob Zombie. So Zombie and Marilyn Manson at one show at Big Sandy, 10 minutes away at Big Sandy Superstore in July.
Super Arena.
Super Arena, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a damn good show.
I opened up for Sugar Ray that time. What a great show. A great venue.
Yeah, I played up that place at the Civic Center. once.
Reiterating
was
about
awesome.
Little Nashville, dude. Bangity bang bang. Big Sandy. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh,
What happened?
what happened there? There we go. All right, we're back. Having let's see. I'm gonna see. All right, let's read some comments.
Rod Williamson.
He said-
Rod the Bod.
Rod, he said, I thought you guys were court ordered to stay away from each other. No, that's not us.
We started a band, Rod. And you're our photographer.
There's Freddie Easterling.
Hey,
chiming in.
Freddie,
I
down
think
in Florida.
He's down in Florida, right?
What's up, buddy?
I remember Freddie always used to play sitting on a milk crate.
He's bad as bone, too. Freddie, thank you for your contribution to music on the drums, buddy.
Justin saying, yo, Mick, get it right. Iverson, practice. Hey, I got it close. I was close. We talking about practice. What, 6-time NBA? Well, whatever.
Did I
I
practice
got
when
most
your
of it.
boy beat me by 2 points out on the basketball court?
Yeah, and he could have beat you by 30.
I quit by 32-34. Tell him the truth. It was 32-34, and I go, man, I'm done.
But if you're honest, he could have beat you 32-2.
No.
Yes.
I am wait. It's a toss-up.
Tyler Bass, I taught you smoke on the water. If you say so, man. It's been a long time. Have Ingve sign the pic of my. You know, Jimmy, I think I would rather have Ingve sign a piece of paper than desecrate my guitar. I like having. I don't know. I like having guys.
I'm gonna go live here too, buddy.
I like having. Well, I think you can just add yourself to the.
Oh, shoot, I'm not savvy on that. Go ahead.
I'm not sure how to do it.
I love him.
Go to mine. Pull up my.
Let's put it by
Pull
the
up
bass
my
player.
Pull up my Facebook Live.
Hell, I don't want to do that. We're
All right,
drinking.
that's good enough. I don't know. All right, so are you done?
I can't read comments on this, folks. All right, go ahead.
All right. Next bit of news.
My guitar hand. I'll position this thing. Go ahead, man.
I got a thing. Here. I got a thing. turn it sideways. Oh, you can't turn your phone while I'm recording. Alright, so put it back.
There we go.
Yeah, or set it, whatever. Alright, so next bit of news.
It's awesome.
I guess I'm on my own here. So, Winger is set to release a new album in 2020. Winger's releasing a new album in 2020. I think it's awesome that these 80s bands are still releasing new music, not relying on their old stuff, still doing stuff.
Every night I listen to 80s music.
Because there's not much out there. Greta Van Fleet, I'm going to touch on this. My kids love them. I listen to them. I like what the guys are doing.
I do too.
I like what they're doing.
I must agree.
They shouldn't have denied that they were influenced.
Man, there's always going to be haters on it.
Right. Yeah, there's always going to be haters. I like their stuff. Do I think it's the greatest shit ever? No, but it's still cool. You know, even Slash.
There's something to be said about simple rock and roll, though.
Right. Even Slash come out and said that, you know, they've kind of revived rock because, you know, they're doing cool shit, more or less. It is. It's cool stuff.
Damn right.
It sounds 70-ish. It sounds
sounds great.
Yeah. You can hear
with no pedals.
You can hear the Zepp in it. And I've even heard them compared to and this kind of tickled my fancy that some of the dude's vocals sounded like early Geddy Lee. You know, that high.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
okay
think
with
he's
it.
a great singer.
Yeah, I think what they're doing is fine.
I used to be able to sing that stuff.
What they're doing is fine.
Till
Okay.
my balls dropped.
Till your balls dropped?
No, I can still sing it a little bit.
All right, next news item.
No, I didn't mean to say that. That was
Next news item.
derogatory.
Mick Mars from Motley Crue is releasing a solo album, and he says it's even going to be harder than what the Crew does. So I'll give it a listen.
I'm a Pantera fan, so let's see what's hard. But I love Mick Mars. I love Tommy Lee.
Well, I'm not saying he's going to make it harder.
Do you remember
Pantera.
when I tried out for Rockstar Supernova with? Well, we weren't, we were both doing different things back then.
Right.
And I went out to LA and tried out for Rockstar Supernova, which was Tommy Lee.
I kind of remember. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Tommy Lee, Dave Navarro was the host, and Jason Newsted on bass.
It's on you. Keep talking. Tell them all about it.
Jason Newsted on bass, and Gilby Clark on guitar, who's a great guitar player.
Tell them about it.
That was awesome, man.
Look at the camera and tell them about it.
Look at the camera. Oh, alright. Hello, folks. But anyway, that was a great experience out in LA. My buddy, I flew out there, and stayed with him, walked down there, and we did that tryout. Made a little bit on the top 20, come back the next day, and pick somebody else, and that's cool, you know. Reality television, but what a star-studded band. Tommy Lee was so cool to me. Absolutely. My Gibson Gospel. I see it in this delayed video right here. I'm filling in for Duane Crisp. Hi, folks. I guess you gotta. Hell, I'm gonna have to get used to the camera now.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little different getting going with it. It's a little different. I've gotten pretty good. I think better. I'm learning all the time.
At least you're growing your hair out.
Right.
Yeah.
The wife's not really sure.
Yeah.
She's like, "What are you doing?"
I love me some Van Bryan.
She says, "What are you doing with your hair?"
Well, at this
The
point,
other
I'm
day.
pretty sure that she says, "Hey, I don't care what you're doing with your hair. So grow it out, man. We need 2 long hairs. in the back.
She did ask. I said, I don't know. So I'm giving it a go. Is all I told her. I'm giving it a go.
Sorry about the news interrupt.
It's all right. So that's a segue into Motley Crue just released a song, and I let you listen to it. Motley Crue did a cover song,
Like a Virgin.
"Like a Virgin" by Madonna, and I come across the news.
I
and I'm
can't
like,
relate.
and I come across that. I'm like, really? Y'all did a cover song of "Like a Virgin"? But you know, I'm not gonna be a dick and just blow it off. So I went and listened to it, and you listened to it. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I dug it fine.
I have an
See,
iPhone
if
6
you
too.
push the, there you go. So now you can tell. There you
Well, I just don't want to get me on there. Hey, folks, I love you guys. I can't read the comments.
go.
Well, it's far off. But this is my buddy Mick Bryan. I'm on live here.
Yeah, Matt Woods online.
Matt Woods is a bad arse. My buddy Matt Woods, he's military.
Yep.
And I'd like to take this time. And when we recorded this album, what did we tribute it to? All of our
Veterans.
military veterans, active, inactive. Matt Woods, keep playing, son.
If he's still on there, I'm gonna zoom in over here.
I believe in you, buddy.
Right
Always have.
there. Oh, I gotta move your guitar. Hold on. I gotta move your guitar.
I've got a 100th anniversary guitar on the Gibson.
That's not what we're talking about right there.
That's
Look at there, Matt. Right there is that 1978 Les Paul that you played. Right there, big boy.
Matt Woods, a good one. Killer guitar player. And military to the bone. Protecting our country. Bang.
Yeah, see. There, I'm moving up. See. A little bit of delay. Not bad. Right there it is, Matt. Dwayne Crisp, your ass should be here, but hey.
I'm filling in for you, Duane. Dang it. I'm no Duane. I love you, man.
All right, Sean. Big Sean from up in Maine. We've got a show in Maine in June.
Sean, I miss you, man.
Got a show in Maine in June or July. I need to check the dates, but we
I
got
reckon we got the Little River Band's tour bus to take up there this time,
Sure,
maybe.
we'll take it. Whatever we got. But we might fly though.
Yeah.
We might.
Yeah, it's a 24-hour trip.
Yeah. We
Unless
might fly.
we book some gigs along the way.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the guy's schedules. They don't have much vacation to burn, so.
We should do like can you do a week run? We'll do like 3 or 4 or 5. I can book us some gigs in Connecticut.
I can't. Well, we gotta talk about that kind of stuff
Yeah.
because a couple of guys in the band don't have the free time at the moment.
Not
So
yet.
yeah. So we may be flying to Boston, rent a car, and just go straight
I
to.
love you, producer, guitar player Mick.
And those guys, Big Sean and the guys are going to take care of backline for us. So hopefully we just have to show
Will you
up.
just
and
get
play.
over in the picture, man?
I'm
Dana Johnson back here.
comfortable right now, so
Leave him alone.
We're not excluding the bass player, drummer extraordinaire there. Dana Johnson back here.
All right, next news item. Next news item for the people.
Oh Lord.
Alex Lifeson says that he's finally fine with Rush being over. He's as busy as he would ever want to be. When they first played their last show, Rush, after 4 decades of playing, he didn't know what to do with himself. You know what I mean? Because that's the only life he'd known. But now he's settled in. now he's busy doing.
A cigarette.
Yeah, that's what you need. now he's
Hell, Matt Woods will vouch that I'm the most allergic person there ever is.
dude. I keep
Allegra on tap. Crush, what up?
I keep allergy pills in the
Give me
welcome
one.
booth for you.
You have cats, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
After the show, I'll give you one.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, yeah.
slave driver after the show.
Next news item. Brett Michaels has a new song out.
Yeah, it's called "I Love Aaron Marshall Miller."
It's called Unbroken. Again, I reiterate news on these guys from the 80s. But that's mine. I'll get you one. I'll get you one. I'll get you one. Time out.
Yeah, I asked Mick for $5 earlier to buy a pack of cigarettes. He goes, $4. What do you want $2 for? Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's this called?
It's Bullet Bourbon.
Uncle John's stash?
That's Bullet Bourbon.
Mustache.
Okay, so back to Brett.
Bullet bourbon.
Back. Yeah, let that melt. Let that melt.
Easy.
Yeah, easy. Just sit down. When the ice cube is gone, then you drink it.
You can produce
sipping
me on a
whiskey.
bunch of stuff, but you can't produce me on drinking.
I'm drinking correctly. Sit
Set
down
it
until
over here, Aaron. I'll
Is that the theory behind it?
sit down right there, and when the ice cube is gone, then it's ready to drink.
Robotic.
No.
Mr. Roboto here. He's probably got stock in Honda.
Okay.
Brett Michaels.
Yeah. See, it's almost gone. If you give it just a minute or two, it'll smooth it right
You
out.
say minner?
Minute.
Oh.
Next on my news, and we've already touched on them. Greta Van Fleet
Touched on him, Michael Jackson.
touched on 'em.
Oh. Greta Van Fleet.
Greta Van Fleet. They landed their 4th mainstream #1 with "You're the One" song. I'm not familiar with the song, but I like their stuff.
Dude, I love their stuff.
Yeah, I like their stuff.
Brent Michaels is a cool cat too.
Yep.
I'm reading your script here.
Next, Metallica just recently played at the Young Center in Louisville. Okay, and broke the record of attendance and shit.
And I didn't take Kaylin. I should have.
Yeah,
I
didn't
love
go
you,
I
Kaylin
didn't go
Sage
either.
Miller, my little daughter.
I didn't go either. I've seen them. So I saw them at Rupp Arena. I've had 3rd row.
You're a man in demand, son. A man in demand.
Yeah. If I see some of these bands, unless they got new shit out that really excites me, I'll go. But Metallica, I went. It was during the Black Album tour, and I had 3rd row at Rupp Arena. It was awesome. So I don't want to be disappointed. So I don't like this last Kiss tour. I see all these pictures. My buddies went, and it was all cool and all that. But when we saw them, you went to the last one at Big Sandy, right? Superstore.
Dude, I'm gonna die, Kiss.
But we went to that in that small venue.
Kiss and Led Zeppelin. My 2 favorite rock and roll bands, Kiss and Led Zeppelin. Period. I'll stick with them.
But it wasn't 2 years ago. We saw them at the Big Sandy Superstore Arena, a little small. What's it hold? 8,000. And you see Kiss there, and it was just unreal and over the top and awesome.
It's awesome, man. No matter what venue you play at, folks.
But this last end of the road tour shit they're talking is a money grab to me. I don't know how.
Is that a money grab fucking shit to you?
Yes,
It's Kiss.
I've seen them. I've seen them 15 times. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, I could never see him enough, so stop it.
Yeah, I just wasn't interested in going this time.
Are they coming back around here?
Is it my Merle Haggard act? Or what?
It's pissing me off.
You're down on Kiss.
I love Kiss.
You know what?
When I was-
Eddie Van Halen
When I was a
is
child,
an average guitar player.
I loved Kiss when I was 10.
Dude, I love Kiss. Quit. You got 30 minutes to quit that. I love Kiss. Dang, I'll die a Kiss fan.
I like Kiss.
I will die a Kiss fan.
I used to play them on my Mickey Mouse record player.
Yeah, pretty sure.
All right, last news item.
Thank God.
Last news item. Dave Mustaine is going to use a wah pedal on this tour.
The reason Dave Mustaine has not gotten
For
Dave,
the first time.
he needs a Dave Mustang from the Roush dude. Chip. Roush. Like a Dave Mustang.
No.
A Mustang, Dave Mustang, needs a
Dave
Mustang.
Dave Mustaine is absolutely awesome.
We probably got 20 of them.
He's probably the talent in the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
he's
shuns
dude.
the talent, don't they? Oh, we can do better than him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah,
we're
blah.
leaving. And
But I'm not
and then
saying
what are you
anything
doing?
against Metallica.
You're playing in front of 30 people in Japan.
Hey,
That pays good.
all good. But he needs a Dave Mustang from Chip Roush. Nitro Lubricants.
I love Megadeth is one of my
Motor
favorites.
Scooters.
Megadeth, yeah.
I hear
Megadeth.
from Skulls playing.
I do. I hear him.
I ain't crank that shit up.
Dave
FourSkulls.net.
That's right. We've been going on, I think, what, half hour more?
Radical Sound Company.
Yes, we are here at Radical Sound Company where all kinds of shit comes out.
We only record good stuff.
That's right. It may be
Country,
hard rock,
blues,
country, blues,
Christian,
polka,
whatever it is. That's it.
polka.
Polka, you know.
You know,
That's
Polka,
cool.
polka band,
Right.
John Candy. You know, I'm the king. You know, King of Polka. Polka. Then he eats his steak, you know. He's like,
that's a
"Nah,
different
man,
movie, but that's good though.
You gotta finish the
Great
crap,
outdoors.
too." He's
That was,
like,
that was a
"Hey,
great outdoors.
You eat that, the whole crew
Right.
gets free. You
Couldn't
gotta
do it.
eat the fat
He
too.
tried though.
Yeah.
He tried. All right, hey people, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to another Mick and Duane show. But
Nope, we're not done.
this had special guest Aaron Miller.
Hey, Aaron and
Marshall.
Mr. Duane. Duane, I could never replace you, buddy, on the Mick and Duane show. I love you. But thanks. Yeah, I'll fill your spot.
So here's how we end it. We say you. Say it. Say you.
You.
We are out. Thanks for tuning in.